Hi ho, everybody! Happy Sunday! What's up, Seven Sage? What's up, anime? Yeah. Let's get right into some Sunday morning AI generated TV. If you got a suggestion for a show, or an existing one, or one you can make up on the spot right now, let me know. We'll get it right into it. And for those of you who don't know, yesterday we got a gift subscription to Opus. So we're using NovelAI's latest, greatest, still in experimental phase AI model. We can vote on a genre now? Yeah. You always could. I don't know how to do polls on YouTube, though. And then I would also feel like Reddit is getting left out. So if you just like shout it out, just put it in chat what you want to see. You could give an existing TV show, like do an Oprah show. Okay, that's actually a good start. Yeah, let's get into an Oprah show. AI generated sports sounds great. Yeah, that could be next. You are Oprah Winfrey. And you are doing a show dedicated to helping folks with ... Oprah narrating her own show, exactly. Oh, the AI is very cheeky.
There, wait. You have invited all the biggest stars in Hollywood, but they won't come unless you help them lose some weight first.
That's a great idea for a show.
They want you to tell everyone that it's okay for people to be overweight because God made us that way.
Okay, Oprah, that's not really helping if you say, if you have to put in an honest amount of effort, Oprah, into losing weight. You can't just give up immediately before you even start. God made us that way. I'm a big fella. I get it. But I at least know I could always be doing more. I'm not coming to terms with the God made me this way. I'm this way because I don't move around a whole lot and I eat like dog shit. So. Tell them to go on a diet. Diets don't work. Your first guest is famous overweight actor John Travolta.
John Travolta. He comes on stage and says, "I'm not fat. I've just got more love to give." He then begins dancing around the room like an idiot while singing about how he loves himself so much.
Yes. John Travolta's in denial that he's a fat old man right now and he's desperate for work. He's just doing weird movies that are like, who makes these? What production company? And like, why would he do these? Like, just some LA industry people that are just like, it's like a stunt man suddenly becomes director and it's just like so bad. It's just like the most generic action schlock movie, and John Travolta just shows up. John Travolta is in a Tubi movie about linemen, about people who work on power lines, and they make it like the town needs power, the hospitals, the orphanages. It's like, okay, I still don't care. I mean, I appreciate it, but this is it's such a weird niche population to try to get Happy Gilmore 3 starring John Travolta. Yeah. You tell John Travolta that the first step to weight loss is admitting you have a problem. And you're an alcoholic. And you're fat. And...
John, you say as calmly as possible, you're fat.
Wow. Cold-blooded. And isn't that the... coming from Oprah, I feel extra like... She's like, the difference is I know I'm fat.
Travolta stops his dance and looks at you blankly. Then he starts crying. It seems like the whole audience has tears streaming down their faces too.
Oh my God, what happened? What? Everyone's like having a revelation. They're like, oh my God, John Travolta is fat. What were he doing? He fooled us all. Jason doesn't appreciate it. Man, he doesn't want electricity. No, I appreciate it, but if you're going to make a movie about it, it's like, I don't want to see a movie about a janitor cleaning toilets. I don't know. It's just like, I appreciate that it gets done, but I'm not saying it couldn't work, but this movie definitely didn't work. I think it's just called Lineman. And it's also so weird because John Travolta, he has like flashbacks. He's got like long hair and it's on a motorcycle. It's like he's trying to be cool. It's like your actual life was cool, John Travolta, at the past. Jason wants to sew. Yeah, I'm all about sew shows. The AI seems to be better towards certain people. I agree. It definitely has a bias, and it definitely does not like John Travolta. Definitely doesn't like Oprah, because it immediately associated Oprah with fat. So. You give John a Weight Watcher book with point values for all of his favorite foods. Highlighted.
The next day when you go into work, there's a big sign hanging over your desk. Congratulations, Oprah. We love you even more now that your fat friend loves himself too.
Oh my.
Everyone else is congratulating you too.
Oh my God. I believe this. The people trying to brown nose Oprah so much that they're actually like backhanded complimenting her. It's such a non-accomplishment that they're trying to celebrate. You surprise visit. Hold on. Let's have some time pass. 2 weeks pass, and you make a surprise visit to John Travolta's house to see how his weight loss journey is going. All right, John, it's been 2 weeks. Let's see how much weight you've lost. Oh, my God. Have you been stung by bees, John? You've gained a significant amount of weight.
The door opens and out walks John Travolta. His face is now completely smooth, no more wrinkles or pimples.
There you go. It just works.
But what's most amazing is that he isn't even wearing pants.
Yeah, you can't really surprise visit celebrities because they are weirdos. They live in a bubble. Like Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis is also... But Bruce Willis is an interesting one because Bruce still does like good movies, and then he also like how desperate is he for money that he also does shit ones too? Because it was like he was just in like an M. Night Shyamalan movie, and then he was also in a bunch of shitty movies too, like a bunch of shitty generic action movies. It's like, what's going on, Bruce? Do you need someone to manage your money better? Or divorces are just very, very expensive. Just making any movie to scrape a living, I guess. You have John Travolta step on the scale. To see how much weight he has gained or lost.
Weight gained / lost, minus 20 pounds.
All right, he lost 20 pounds. Weight Watcher, it just works. Shamalama Ding Dong can be a coin flip. I agree, yeah. But you know, when I see Shyamalan's name, which he hides from, like, they don't like showing him his name anymore because they know it's like, it's jumped the shark. So, but it's interesting. It's not like it's boring. It's just like, I'm not into it or I am into it. So, like, the Devil Elevator movie where they're all trapped in the elevator. That is so bonkers that it's like entertaining to watch still. M. Night is the only respectable director who will hire Bruce Willis. That might be true too.
This dream is gone forever.
What?
It was such a nice dream though.
Ah.
What will happen if John Travolta keeps losing weight?
You know what? I think we expected John to gain weight, and we expected him to be like our fat sidekick in this weight loss journey. We expected it to go much longer, but he's actually, like, John had to be fit before. So he's like, it's like all those weight loss ads, they get like former athletes that have like injured themselves that eat insane calorie amounts, and they do blow it up, but they shut it off instantly. It's just like the grift is on. We know the grift, weight loss companies. We know what you're doing. Those aren't normal people. So I think we sabotage ourselves by getting John Travolta, because he's like, okay, yeah, if I put any effort into this, I could shed the pounds very easily. And Oprah does not have that same experience. Nick Cage is playing himself in a movie. I have heard about that. What's the movie, Misha? Do you know? You look bad because you have gained weight, and you need to sabotage John Travolta. His diet. You have Stedman inject lard into John's oatmeal. And fruit. Oh no!
Stedman gives John Travolta a syringe filled with pure lard. He tells him that this is his secret weapon against obesity. John takes the needle and sticks it in his apple.
Okay, Stedman, it was supposed to be a sneaky approach, but I guess if you could convince him. Lard is my secret weapon against obesity. We gotta see. Okay, here we go.
A few days later, John Travolta calls you up and asks to meet you. When you get to the meeting place, John is waiting outside. But instead of being dressed normally, he's wearing a full-body rubber.
Why?
Suit.
A full-body rubber suit? That's not for fat people. Like, I guess because it stretches? You chuckle to yourself when you see that John, bro, I love your laugh. Thank you. What's up, Programanda? You chuckle to yourself when you see that John Travolta has gained 127 pounds. I just popped in and your laugh got me smiling. Thank you. Yeah. We're doing AI generated stories. What's up? What's up, Grandma? Why did I have so much trouble reading that?
John Travolta says, well, aren't you gonna congratulate me? No, actually, you reply. Your success makes my failure all the more apparent.
There you go, yeah.
John Travolta glares at you angrily.
Oh no. You and John Travolta have a food fight. I did tweak some of the settings, so I'm getting better results. I don't know if it's just the story or if the different different settings are making it work a lot better.
You throw eggs, bacon, pancakes, and other heavy items at each other until John Travolta collapses from exhaustion.
Oh, wow.
You have John Travolta eat a bunch of cookies and sit back to watch the show.
Okay. John Travolta not used to being horribly overweight. Even shitty AI is terrifying. I agree. What's up, Grandma? I agree. But this AI is actually, I'm always surprised by it. I'm always surprised by what it can generate. So if everyone is fat, obesity will be normal. Good point, Misha. We're just trying to normalize it, and it's a good step to get John Travolta. Let's get the stars of old that used to be thin, so everyone's like, hey, yeah, fat is the new normal. Is there a Discord channel to share those settings? Yeah, I can. I'll probably just share them in the hacker channel. I'll do that after the show, 7th Stage, if you're curious. It's like saying cigarettes are good for you. Exactly. Yeah. You bring on your next guest. Oh, is Richard Simmons even alive anymore?
Richard Simmons.
I don't know if he is.
Richard Simmons comes out onto the stage and immediately begins exercising. He does jumping jacks, push-ups, squats, crunches, lunges, and many other exercises.
I'm already tired.
Every time he finishes one exercise,
seeing you walk out on stage,
the crowd goes wild.
Richard tries to get you out of your seat to join him, but the act of standing up makes you winded. Commercial break. Cut to commercial break.
After a few minutes, Richard gets tired of trying to convince you to do the workout with him. He decides that he'll just keep doing the same routine over and over again until you stop resisting.
Yeah, you keep lunging, Richard. I'm gonna be far behind. Richard Simmons is still alive. Okay, I guess he's just like he made his money and he has no desire to get back into it. The guy from the band Kiss, no. Richard Simmons is he's like a flamboyant, very small guy. He has like a perm, and he wears like short shorts and glittery t-shirts. I would love to see John Travolta's moist breath in my ear is comforting. Yeah. Squats down, immediately can't breathe. Like, yeah. You attempt to make You trick Richard Simmons into gaining weight. If Richard Simmons got fat, that would break the spirits of America, and everyone would just go ham. All the people that had any hope of being healthy would be like, if Richard Simmons can't even stay healthy.
When you arrive home after work, you find that Richard Simmons has been living with you rent-free for the past 3 months.
Come on, Richard, leave! Just leave.
Now that Richard is fat, he can't fit through any doors anymore.
Well, this sure backfired. But we did it, boys. But I think this might sabotage us because now Richard Simmons cannot leave our home, and I think he is going to try to lose the weight or force us to lose the weight. He's been sleeping in the basement. Richard Simmons is slowly becoming bedridden as he's living with Oprah. Your plan is working, and numbers are skyrocketing for the Oprah show, as well as the average weight of people in America. Oprah's Fat Quest is going very nicely.
Eventually, you decide that it might be a good idea to start getting some exercise.
Oh no, Richard's getting our
So
head.
you buy a treadmill and begin walking every morning before work. After a week, you notice that you feel better.
Oprah is a feeder. Yeah. Oprah is like a feeder talk show host. You sprain your ankle and never use your treadmill again. It gains dust. We start putting clothes on it.
You have Richard Simmons walk around the studio naked.
I didn't even type that. Fatified and loving it, exactly.
People love seeing Richard Simmons' body and they cheer him on.
Oh no, he's doing naked workouts. See, Richard's spinning this into a good thing for him.
Richard stops halfway across the studio and turns around. He stares directly at you.
Richard is hell-bent on getting you to lose weight.
If you don't, he plans on exposing you as a hypocrite and ruining your career.
Good luck, Richard. I'm Oprah Winfrey.
Richard Simmons is now very thin and has taken to wearing only black clothes.
Well, it's better than naked.
He has also started talking in a monotone voice.
That's very un-Richard-like. I think in a way, we've broken Richard for the worse. You can't mess with somebody who's such a positive force in the world. I feel like we've destroyed like Bob Ross or something. Richard Simmons is the Bob Ross of exercise. You feel terrible that you have broken Richard Simmons' vibrant, bubbly personality by your weight gaining buffoonery. Oh no, what is this gonna do?
You have Richard Simmons go on a hunger strike.
Okay. He's already losing the weight. Now this is just gonna be very unhealthy. I'm surprised Richard Simmons would agree to this.
Richard Simmons refuses to eat anything except for water.
That's what a hunger strike is, yeah.
As soon as you leave the studio, Richard breaks his fast.
Okay, it wasn't that long.
In order to save yourself, you have Richard Simmons force feed you.
Oh my God. Richard is shocked by your insatiable appetite. Yeah, let's just see what happens. Oh no!
You have Richard Simmons put you on a strict diet.
But you don't eat water. That's right, Mishi. You don't eat water. I mean, you could. If you chew on ice, that's, I bet, the closest you could get to eating water.
Every day you have Richard Simmons weigh you and measure you.
Ah.
One day, you wake up and realize that you haven't eaten in 2 weeks.
You can't eat ice. You could chop on some ice. Yeah. I disagree. You're changing the state of matter it's in. It might melt in your mouth, but you can still crunch it. Or like Italian ice. Am I drinking Italian ice? A little snow cone? Or eating snow? Exactly. I challenge your notion that you can't eat ice, Seven Sage. You are tempted by a plate of your favorite food. What's Oprah's favorite food? Oh, of course.
Chocolate cake.
She's a lush for chocolate cake.
Suddenly, you hear a loud crash. You turn around and see that Richard Simmons has fallen off the treadmill and is lying motionless on the floor.
Oh my God!
You rush over to check on him.
You realize that you were 100 pounds over the weight limit for the treadmill, and that your recent usage of it had made it unsafe. You take full responsibility for crippling Richard Simmons. Poke him with a stick.
Richard Simmons slowly lifts his head and looks at you. He smiles weakly, then falls asleep.
No, Richard, come on, don't go to sleep. You might sleep forever.
You have Richard Simmons give you a massage.
Listen, I know you have a concussion possibly, and your legs don't work anymore, but I need you to hop on me and massage me.
Richard Simmons massages your shoulders, neck, arms, and legs.
The doctor arrives and determines that Richard has indeed suffered some brain trauma. And that was before the treadmill.
The doctor informs you that he has no choice but to commit you to a mental institution.
Are we dating Richard now? I don't know. I don't think Oprah can be tied out by any man. She's too much woman.
The next thing you know, you're sitting in a padded cell inside a hospital ward.
Wow. You know what? You play with fire, you get burned. Oprah tried to fuck with another celebrity. I don't know if Richard Simmons is equivalent in the zeitgeist of... he might not be as wealthy, but he's just as well known, I feel like. And, that's what did it in for us. We're not invincible. And for fucking with Richard Simmons, we get to be put in a padded cell.
There is a man chained to the wall in front of you.
It is famous Hollywood actor
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro. Wow.
Robert De Niro looks at you and says, "Hey, remember me?"
What are you doing in this asylum, Robert De Niro?
Of course, you reply. We went to high school together. Remember those parties we used to hold in the gymnasium?
You and Robert continue trading stories back and forth all night long. You ask Robert, sorry. What are you here for? The one flew over the cuckoo's nest moment, yeah.
Oh, I'm in jail, he replies.
Oh, yeah.
You gasp in shock. Why? What did you do? Nothing really, he says. They just locked me up because I was acting crazy.
Okay, Robert, they don't just do that. Especially for celebrities. You have to do something really bad to get locked up as a celebrity. Is Danny DeVito there too? Maybe he's running the asylum. You ask the guard. You ask again. No, really. What did you do? Come on, Robert, tell us.
Robert shakes his head. I don't know. All I remember is that I saw a rat and it scared the crap out of me. And then the next thing I knew, they were dragging me away.
Okay. So Robert De Niro probably freaked out about a rat at a restaurant. And he, like hurt the wait staff. He was like, he just got into like casino mode. Robert De Niro's been in so many mob movies that he's just like, I can't distinguish what's real life and what's my mob life anymore. And he just like started killing people in the restaurant. There's a scene in Joker where Robert De Niro complains about Gotham having a rap problem. There you go. He got too into acting the part for Joker, and he could not distinguish between real life and the Joker movie, and he just went insane. And now he's here. That was a homeless person, not a rat, De Niro. Yeah, there you go. There's a lot of rats I killed in my apartment. Robert, those were homeless people outside of your apartment. I can't tell the difference. Oh, okay, you belong here, Robert. You definitely belong here. All right, well, I think, understandable. Oprah's fat quest landed her in the loony bin with Robert De Niro, who presumably kills homeless people on the regular. Let's move on to another story here. What do you want to see? We're starting a new AI-generated TV show. What do you want to see? An existing show? A new show? Seven Sage, you had mentioned wanting to see a sports. Oh, okay, but anime's got one. Here we go. AI-generated Oprah Winfrey here. Let me just name this. And create a new story. Thank you, anime, for this. Yeah. Okay. Think about what sports one we could do, and we'll do anime's prompt in the meantime. Thank you, anime, for this. So AI generated Addams Family. That's you are Wednesday Addams, a gloomy girl with an unusual name. The other kids tease you because of your name, especially on Wednesdays. You decide to scare them. Use the following 10 spooky things. Thank you for making a list. It's always appreciated. Yeah. Oh no! What was that? I've never seen that happen.
1. A mirror that is really a portal to another dimension.
What? Excuse me, what? Oh, thank you, Seven Stage. I'm copying this. You are a top 3 decathlon athlete. Oh, thank you. Yes.
2. A creepy crawly monster. 3. An invisible ghost.
Okay, ghost is an invisible ghost is really maybe if it's slightly visible.
4. A stuffed toy that comes to life at night.
This sounds like a stereotypical spooky things list, but still spooky nonetheless.
5. A mask that lets you become whoever you want.
Oh, Arya Stark here.
6. A trick mirror. 7. A potion that makes you invisible.
Okay, lots of invisible ghost things.
8. A ghostly hat.
Okay, ghostly hat. A hat with a ghost on it or a ghostly hat?
A mummy. 10. A black cat.
Okay.
Wednesday Addams. You put the mirror in front of the door. Then, when your parents aren't home, you go through it and come back with your pet, a stuffed doll who has been turned into a real person.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I mean, this sounds like it could be a Addams Family episode. You asked the doll. What is your name?
The doll replies, I am the doll.
Oh, all right. The doll is claiming to be us. I don't want another doppelganger. It just gets too confusing. Let's see what the AI has to say again. Really wants to be us. Okay, here we go.
The doll answers, my name is Charles.
Charles Dolly.
I know your name, says Wednesday. But what about yours? Who are you?
Okay. Charles laughs.
I'll tell you about my mission later.
Charles laughs, I'm a secret agent. I'll tell you about my mission later. Okay, okay.
Where are you from, you ask? I am from Mars, says Charles, but now I live here. Mars.
Wow. Okay. You get Uncle Fester to take a trip with you to Mars. Gotta get Uncle Fester in here. Chucky finally got out of his dial body. Yeah. This could be a Chucky spinoff too.
Uncle Fester looks at you. Is this a joke? You know there's no such place as Mars. And even if there were, we can't afford it.
Interesting conspiracy theory, Uncle Fester. No, there definitely is a place called Mars.
I have an uncle on Mars, and he will give us free passage.
Okay. Uncle It? Sounds like a B movie. Secret Agent Dolls from Mars. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the AI is on point here. It's already mixing a lot of things together here. You take Uncle Fester through the portal and show him around the Mars landscape. There, do you believe now, Uncle Fester?
It's cold out here, says Uncle Fester. He puts on his coat and scarf and hat. But it's so pretty. You say, gazing at the stars.
Oh, okay. Unusual thing for Wednesday Addams to say. No. The AI is trying to start a Charles Addams story? No. It's Pugsley. All right. There's no Charles Addams. Fester is a Mars denier. Yeah. You show Uncle Fester your living doll friend Charles.
He's cute, says Uncle Fester, but what is he for? You explain that Charles is a secret agent who has just been assigned to spy on the Martians. He was sent by President Kennedy himself.
Wow! President Kennedy? This doll knows a Kennedy? Oh, so Charles is a dead relative. Oh, maybe. Charles becomes possessed by President Kennedy himself for a moment, who tells you your mission. And I'll try to read this like Kennedy. To stop the Martian invasion of Earth, you must steal the plans for the invasion.
This sounds like a job for me, says Charles. And I have some friends on Mars with whom I would love to meet.
Yeah, the Martians shot Kennedy. It all makes sense now. The Addams Family show did come out in the 60s, so I think that Kennedy would have been president at the time. It's all lining up here. We're inventing a new history. You find the secret Martian base. And notice the Martians look like come on. I trust you, AI, not to be hacky and say little green men, but I'm also expecting that. Okay.
Humans, but with green skin, horns, tails, claws, etc.
Etc.
They are having a big meeting in which they are planning to invade Earth.
They're not little green men. They're big green men with claws and shit.
They're here, you shout. We have to stop them now.
Is there friends on Mars? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. What's up? Sure, why not? Everything the AI generates is fact. I'm not so sure about that, Misha. You sneak into the sewer system and manage to find the Martian plans. It is an assassination plot to kill Kennedy. Like how no one lies on the internet. I don't believe that either, Misha.
You run back to the base and show the Martians what the Martians' real plan is. The Martians have no choice but to stop their invasion, because they realize that if they invade Earth, they will be killed.
Ah, so we stopped the Martian invasion by doxing them. The Kennedys are that popular that we cannot. They're untouchable, even by the Martians. So, didn't mean that someone else didn't try to kill him. We're not changing time here. We're just changing that the fact that Martians didn't invade Earth because of this. Because of Wednesday Addams. Update the history books, everybody. Their plan is VTubers. You return to Earth with Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester?
You know what this means, don't you? He asks.
No, not really. What does it mean, Uncle Fester?
That the war is over, and that the Martians can live among us without fear.
Okay, wow, ending a war. Unusual for a Addams Family episode. A bit, above what the, in this universe, Kennedy is still alive. Yeah, I guess at the moment, at the present time in the story, Kennedy is still alive. You notice your doll, Charles, is acting strange.
Charles, you say, you don't seem like yourself. Are you okay?
Finally, the FBI declassifies that Kennedy was not killed by aliens, yeah.
Charles laughs. I am Charles now. And I'm going to go with you to school tomorrow so everyone will know who you are.
Charles tells everyone at school your deepest, darkest secret. Whoa!
That you are secretly a spy.
Uh-huh.
Everyone thinks you're crazy, but when the Martians arrive, everyone is happy to see them.
They're just arriving. They're not invading. They're just here. We're arriving. Wink. They're just winking at us. They're like, don't wink us.
This war has been a terrible burden, says Charles, and it's good to see the Martians gone.
Well, they're right here, actually, Charles. Tim Burton is making a Wednesday Addams series for Netflix. So that could be interesting. Tim Burton kind of hit or miss nowadays, though. But U.S. is a hub for space tourism. Yeah, I'd like to think so. We've got the MIB, right? MIB headquarters in New York. They're only on there for vacation. Yeah, exactly. There was a Twilight Zone episode where like the aliens arrive and they're like helping Earth and like they're like giving technology and it's like the super tall guy. I forget what his name is. I think it was the guy who played Lurch actually. And the trick or the twist of it is that they take select people back to their planet and they're like, hey, you can live on our planet, like we'd love to have like travel opened up between our planets, but everyone that goes there never comes back, and they're like, oh, it's just because they like it so much, but actually it's because they are turning the humans into food for their planet. So I forget what episode that's called, but it's a very good episode, and I just ruined it all. So, but it's still interesting to watch. Isn't that everything that Tim Burton makes? Yeah, it's right up his alley. The Addams Family motif. Yeah, based on How to Cook Human short story. Oh yeah, it's how to cook for humans or something. It's actually How to Cook Humans. A very good story. That's just, I don't know what it's supposed to say though. The message is have xenophobia. Don't trust anybody. Jason is a fan of Twilight Zone. I'm all about Twilight Zone. I'm a big Twilight Zone fan. You ask Charles, what is your problem with the Martians? Is there ulterior motives on Mars? I think there might be.
I hate the way they looked at me. They always called me a monster and treated me differently. But now I'm Charles, and they're all my friends.
Okay.
They were just misunderstood, you say.
I think, hold on, I think we confused AI for a second there.
Charles answers, the Martians are bad people who want to hurt us.
Whoa.
Uncle Fester.
Who hurt you, Charles? Besides us, because we turned you into a living doll.
You wake up one morning feeling groggy. You look in the mirror and notice you have turned into an old man.
But then you remember, you have always been an old man. You put a light bulb in your mouth and stick your finger in a light socket. This is just how Uncle Fester wakes up.
You feel better instantly.
That's Uncle Fester's form of coffee.
You look in the mirror again. Oh no, you say. I'm turning back to my original form. You go outside and find a lamp. You throw it in the air.
Your transformation is complete. You have transformed into a... Whoa!
Handsome young man.
Yeah, we're getting... The B-plot of this episode is Uncle Fester turning into a handsome young man.
You decide to visit your neighbor, Mrs. Addams. Hello, Mrs. Addams, you say, I would like to talk to you about your son, Wednesday.
Not to say I have a problem with gender fluidity, but I'll say daughter. I'll correct you. This is how leg lamp happened. Okay, yeah. The leg lamp from Christmas Story. All right, don't be weird, Uncle Fester.
Mrs. Addams is very upset. She doesn't like you talking about her daughter like that. Why do you hate Wednesday so much, you ask? Mrs. Addams is quiet for a moment, and then she says, well, there was a time when Wednesday did something.
Uh-oh. Wednesday did a boo-boo?
Awful. Something so terrible that I can never forgive her.
Well, you gotta tell us now.
You tell her that you understand.
Hold on. We're getting this. You ask, what did she do? That was so horrible.
She killed an innocent baby rabbit.
That seems
says
like
Mrs.
something Wednesday would do.
Addams.
Yeah.
She killed the baby bunny to see how it felt. Then she ate the little bunny.
Oh my God. It's something they wouldn't show on the show, but yeah.
Mrs. Addams is a bit drunk now.
You know what? I guess that is pretty fucked up. Even for Mrs. Addams, she's what's her name? Gomez and not Cordelia. Gomez and what is Mrs. Addams' name? Hold on, I gotta look this up. Mrs. Addams. Morticia. Damn. She ate a raw bunny. You know what? The more I go through my head, yeah, that's really fucked up. She ate a baby rabbit. Not, plenty of people eat rabbit. Plenty of people cook and eat rabbit. Not a lot of people eat raw rabbit. Not a lot of people eat raw babies. Not a lot of people eat raw baby rabbits too. It's like double cuteness. So it's like it's double the disturbing. You see if you can help Wednesday. to stop. You see if you can help Wednesday stop eating innocent animals. Let's see what happens. Oh no! Oh no! Ooh, I don't know where that was going, but
You take her to a pet store. You explain to the owner what is going on, and he agrees to keep Wednesday in a cage while you try to help her.
that's better, I guess. Via being a lamp, yeah. You bring Wednesday a sampler plate of delicious food and try to get her to eat normal dishes.
But every dish she eats comes back up.
Okay, so this isn't entirely Wednesday Addams' fault.
You take Wednesday to the vet. He looks at her and says, she's in withdrawal from all those poor little animals.
Oh my god, she's addicted to eating baby rabbits. I didn't know you could get addicted to doing that, but you can be addicted to anything, I guess. Yeah, a $40 sampler platter, yeah. I spent $40 at this at Applebee's.
You buy Wednesday an adorable puppy to comfort her.
Why would you do that, Uncle Festy? You know she has a problem. Fester, no! You realize your error too late.
The puppy is gone, eaten by Wednesday.
Oh, oops!
You tell Mrs. Addams, I think we should keep Wednesday as a pet.
Yeah, she's a good animal at eating other animals.
Mrs. Addams agrees. She loves her daughter very much, but she does not want to see her hurting other innocent animals.
That would make more sense, Misha, but I think she just ate it raw. She's just, I don't know if she's got a case of lycanthropy or something, or, you know, what's going on, but normal food does not satiate her anymore. It's only Wednesday Addams has turned into a vor girl. But specifically for innocent animals. You try one last thing. You feed Wednesday your favorite food in the entire world. Okay.
Bacon.
Uncle Fester loves bacon. I can't argue with that.
No, you scream. You can't eat that. But it's my favorite food, says Wednesday.
Oh, reverse psychology. Uncle Fester's like, no, don't eat the bacon. She's eating bacon, thank God.
You run to the kitchen and grab a huge frying pan.
You cook all of the bacon you have in the fridge.
You take it out to Wednesday, who has been eating the food that is supposed to be for her dog.
Doesn't want to let it go to waste, at least. She's like, well, the dog's gone, but I could eat this still.
You hit her over the head with the frying pan and throw her into the garbage disposal.
Okay, she's eating dog food. It's a lost cause. Okay, throw her in the garbage disposal. Yep. I tried. I'm Uncle Fester. I tried. Look at me. I gave it an honest chance before I threw her in the garbage disposal. You know, it's just the dog food was one step too far. Okay, I can't let her do that. Problem solved, yeah. If you can't solve the problem, have the problem, and end the problem. End the problem, and, yeah. All right. I think that's a good end. Mission complete. One less inheritor. Exactly. Uncle Fester's going to get more money from the Addams Family Trust Fund. All right. Let's do one last story. One last AI-generated TV. This one is from Seventh Sage. Thank you, Seventh Sage. I copy and pasted it. We're going to do some AI-generated sports. And while AI-generated sports itself would be boring, sports is all about the drama. It's about trades, it's about injuries, it's about players doing stuff they're not supposed to be doing. So, in a way, sports is kind of just like the original reality show. If you really think about it. Thank you, Seventh State, for this suggestion. You are the top 3 decathlon athlete. You are required to be proficient in 10 different sports. And they are, drum roll please.
Long jump, high jump, shot put, discus throw, pole vault, javelin throw, 100 meters, 1,500 meters and 10,000 meters.
10,000 meters?
The winner of each event is determined by who has scored the highest combined score. After all events have been completed.
Hold on, that doesn't seem like 10 things. Long jump, high jump, shot put, discus throw, pole vault, javelin throw, 100 meter, 1,500 meter, 10,000 meters. We're missing one, right? The decathlon consists of the following 10 wacky sports. Okay. All right, so that's what we trained in. But the actual decathlon, yeah, let's see if this throws it all the way off.
One, pole vaulting. You must run up a wall and grab onto a pole, or whatever it is, then pull yourself over the top and land safely on the other side.
Okay.
Long jump. You must stand at one end of a platform that's about 15 feet tall and attempt to leap as far as possible from the starting line.
Nothing wacky about that?
The farther you go, the more points you get.
Seems completely normal, yeah.
3. Discus throw. Using a discus or some sort of projectile, you must throw it as hard as possible into a target area marked out for you.
You mean I don't have to do a discus? You mean I can use another... You mean in the discus throw, I could just throw something else that's easier to throw than a discus? Didn't know that. See?
4. Javelin throw. Using a javelin or some sort of projectile,
again,
you must throw it as hard as possible.
This is why you go over the rules in your wacky decathlon, because, you know, I didn't realize I could throw anything.
At a target area marked out for you.
These rules are kind of suspect, yeah. Are we... have the rules been tampered with? Have our enemies gotten to the rules first?
5. 100 meters. This is like the 100-meter dash in track and field, only with hurdles and more hurdles.
Okay. I mean, I think that's the 100-meter hurdles. I don't think there's hurdles in a normal 100-meter dash.
6. 1,500 meters. This is the same as the 1,500 meters in track and field, except you will be running around.
The rules don't say you can't throw a dog. Yeah, there you go. We got to be the ones to change it.
7. 10,000 meters. This is basically a long-distance version of the 1,500 meters.
We got it, Oprah. Thank you for...
It takes longer than the normal distance because you have to run all the way back to the start.
Okay. Yeah, well, I don't care about the logistics of how the event has to go.
8. 100-yard dash. A short sprint. To keep it simple.
Oh, thanks. You know, you gotta have one simple thing in this decathlon.
9. 200-meter dash. Another short sprint.
Oh, now here we go. Here is the wackiest.
10. Shot put. Throw something, anything, as far as you can.
Okay, I think our first event has to be you gotta finish strong, and so I think anything. Yeah, you can throw anything as long as it's far as possible. Yeah. You experiment with the shot put and try to find the easiest item that you can throw. After many trials and experiments, you determine that the best thing to throw is it's a decathlon, so these are done in sequence with no breaks. Oh yeah, that's
a baseball, because you can't hurt yourself if you Mississippi. You quickly find the range and angle that give you the highest point total.
okay. You know what? Without joke answers, a baseball probably would be the best thing to throw for like far. It's light enough, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe as a tweak, if you made like a football-sized baseball or a baseball-sized football, like a little egg thing, would that make it better? I don't know. Maybe we can invent the thing we throw.
Now, it's time for your first event, long jump.
Tilto is good for javelin. I'm sorry, I missed that, Misha. Cork the baseball for added lightness. Yeah, I mean, if we could throw anything, we could grease it up as much as possible here. Tennis balls are easier to throw really far. Okay. Hey, what's up, Pickle Man? I mean, yeah, I guess we could choose. Yeah. I'm going to throw it for a competition. Yeah. Let's see how the long jump goes.
The long jump is a straightforward race to see which athlete can jump as far as possible. The starting line is marked at the edge of a platform 15 feet off the ground.
The rules did not mention that you couldn't wear special shoes. So you put on your special spring-loaded shoes to shoot you at a record distance of
28 feet, 6 inches.
Do we have any long jumpers? That seems pretty far. That seems like a world record, honestly. The consistency of the rules is amazing. NovelAI really putting in the work. Yeah, I think that can be attributed to Euterpe.
The crowd goes wild as you are proclaimed the winner of the long jump.
Mm-hmm.
Your next event is the 100-meter dash.
Here we go.
100-meter dash.
Okay, here we go. Again, bending the rules very heavily.
The rules didn't say anything about this event, but you assume it will be a 100-meter race to.
Oh god, what race to what? Oh, okay.
The finish.
Okay. Well, I thought we could do like a 100-meter dash, just a different location.
You approach the starting line and get ready for the race. When the starting gun goes off, you're off like a bolt from a cannon. You beat out all the other athletes and cross the finish line with the fastest time of the day.
Hell yeah. Already off to a great start. We crushed. We set a world record. We got the fastest 100-meter dash.
As the crowd roars, you hear the announcer call out, and our winner is...
Whoa!
You are given the gold medal and the cash prize of $2,000.
Okay, that was only 2 of 10 events, though.
With the winnings, you can finally afford that new car you've been wanting, so congratulations on a job well done.
Hey, Oprah, wait. You can't prematurely end the event. What about all the other races?
You expect to do pretty good in the 200-meter dash. It's a shorter distance than the 100,
It's literally
and
double.
you're already used to sprinting.
It's literally double. The third event is math, yeah.
The race begins, and you start off strong.
You again find a way to skirt the rules of the event by wearing rollerblades.
They have wheels built into them, so you can run fast without damaging your knees or ankles.
Okay.
You get an amazing time of 29 seconds, beating out the second place runner by nearly 3 seconds.
Wow, that guy was actually fast. We're just a cheater, but that guy was really, really fast. 200-meter dash in 29 seconds. The crowd goes, but also that's a good ad for rollerblades. You can go really fast without damaging your knees or ankles, unless you put your skates on wrong, and then you could really hurt your ankles.
The crowd goes crazy and gives you a standing ovation, and the announcer declares you the winner of this.
Okay.
The crowd goes crazy and gives you a standing ovation, and the announcer declares you the winner of this event.
Gotcha, thank you.
As you walk off the track, you notice a familiar face in the crowd.
Oh, shit.
It's your old rival from high school, Tom. He walks up to you with a smile on his face and congratulates you on the great victory.
Yeah. What's up, Tom? You don't like the smug way Tom congratulated you. So you hit him in the nuts and walk away. The AI was just like, okay, that just happens. Hold on, before we... Okay, wait a second, it's changing the events. Oh, wait.
Tom is back and looking smug, and it seems that he has come to gloat about the fact that you lost your 100-meter dash race.
Why are we... Oh.
You go for the groin again, but he dodges the punch and smashes you in the side of the head.
Oh, here we go. This is the drama we've been waiting for. You full on street fight Tom in the middle of the arena. Hell yeah.
You decide to stop Tom's boasting before you beat the crap out of him. You are distracted by a noise, and when you look over you see a little boy walking towards you.
I guess there's a false ending in Temptation after after every event, yeah. The little boy is a fan of yours, just looking for an autograph. But he doesn't realize the danger of walking into an active brawl. Casualty.
Hey! Watch where you're going! He shouts. You quickly stop Tom's attack on the boy and give him an angry glare.
Whoa, Tom immediately went for the boy.
Tom starts to turn red with rage.
You know, Tom has a glass jaw, and you throw a flurry of uppercuts. Now this has become boxing. I know this was supposed to be nice decathlon, but sorry, Tom. I didn't realize Tom was going to be here, and I hate that guy, so. You pick up the boy and use him as a club. Okay, oh, I like.
You knock Tom out, and he falls to the floor.
Oh, no.
You have won the fight, but you feel bad that you had to knock him out. Tom wakes up. Whoa, dude.
You know what? I'm going to undo that. I like winning, but I also like you pick up the boy and use him as a club. that is much better. Thank you. Sure, why not?
The two of you continue to fight until the police break up the brawl.
Okay, finally! How many police are supposed to be at this event? It's just like security guards that they hired just for the day, and they're like, this is entertaining as hell. We're not going to break this up. And then the real police are like, come on, let us in. You can't just watch people kill themselves on live television.
After the brawl, you and Tom are arrested and taken away to the police station. The cops have to pry your hands off each other in order to handcuff you.
Hell yeah. That's how much we hate this guy. You break out of your secluded prison cell. Find Tom. Find Tom's cell. And continue the brawl inside a steel cage. All no holds barred at the steel cage match. The rules didn't say we couldn't compete in jail. Good question. We're still in the decathlon, but it's going to be very hard to win when we're skipping events.
The fight continues, but the police soon intervene and stop you from fighting. You are taken back to the police station and put back in solitary confinement.
All right. Is this the Olympics? Because that means it was broadcasted internationally. Yeah, I think so. Let's go big or go home here.
Tom is there, but you refuse to talk to him.
All right. You realize you are unable to get to Tom physically. So you began your mental assault.
The police force Tom to sit in a small room while they try to figure out what to do with him.
No, yeah, come on. I want to hear like insults. Hold on.
You can't help yourself and start talking about all the things he's done wrong and how much of an embarrassment he has been in his life.
Yes.
You tell him that you were better than him at everything, and you have no sympathy for him whatsoever.
Okay. Tom counters with a mental assault of his own.
He tells you how much he hates you, and he will do anything to make sure you never accomplish any of the goals you have set for yourself. He promises he will ruin you in every way possible.
Tom hates us on a cellular level. He has a virile hatred for us. And you know what? I can't say that I feel any differently. Yeah, it's returned 100-fold. Boxing, now debate club. Yeah. The decathlon has become very different for us personally. Yeah, now we have our last 5 events are all prison related. This gets to you.
You're angry and hurt and you don't know what to think anymore.
Okay, we just go to sleep. Hope we still get the medal, yeah.
The next morning, you are let out of the cell and given a small meal and a glass of water.
I hope the medal's in the mail. You ask what happens now. You ask the detective what happens now. This is now a Squid Game story. Oh, shit.
He smiles and says, well, since we've caught you both in the act, it seems like there's nothing left to do but throw a big fight and declare a winner.
Oh! Oh my god! A police-sanctioned fight! This is very illegal, but the police have to get their entertainment too.
You get ready for your first event.
You and Tom enter a police-sanctioned fight. Police-sanctioned underground fight arena. This is it. The battle of a lifetime. Okay, the police are making us do a decathlon against Tom. Okay, I like that.
Your first event is the 200-meter dash.
Okay.
You start the race with Tom right behind you. You give him a shove, but he dodges and goes past you to win the race by several yards.
This story started with the decathlon. It's going to end with the decathlon, even with all the brawling in between.
The crowd roars as you lose, and Tom takes the $2,000 prize.
All right, $2,000 prizes for every event. Jason, the rules for the 1,000 meters doesn't specify that the police can't set up an illegal fight in a prison. You know what? You're right, sure, why not? You're absolutely right.
Tom comes into this one with a big head start, so you're not worried about beating him in this one.
Okay.
As he passes the finish line, you are close behind him, but he still manages to win by a large margin.
Okay, this is not going well. Tom's winning everything by a large margin.
You go home with a silver medal and $1,500.
Oh my god, he's really starting to get to us. Is he better than everything we've done in our entire lives?
Your final event is the 200-meter dash.
You know, he hasn't even trained his entire life to do this. He's just being better than us after working a desk job.
You start the race, and you find that your legs are not moving fast enough for you. Tom has started to move faster than you can, and you begin to panic. You're so far behind him at this point that there's no way you can catch up.
Thank you, sure, why not? The 200-meter dash is like the 100-meter dash, but longer, yes. I don't remember 200 being on the docket. Yeah, I think we've gotten off the beaten. Numbers and the AI get really mixed up, so... Tom wins again. And you come to terms that Tom is just better than you in every way possible. You're a pro athlete and he's better than you and he's a stay-at-home dad. Exactly, Misha, yeah.
You and Tom enter the underground fight arena, where a crowd of spectators have gathered to watch the two of you fight in a steel cage.
Not only this, but I feel like this is not enough for Tom to stop torturing us. Whereas we might be defeated on the inside, but Tom still wants to one-up us. He's like,
You know you have to win this fight, because if Tom wins, he will ruin your life.
all right, we're back to the brawl here. It's not looking good though. Our spirits are down. You throw your baseball at Tom. Oh my god. Here we go.
The announcer calls the fight.
Perfect.
And our first match of the evening is between two former Olympic decathletes, Tom and Chad. Which of these two athletes has what it takes to take down the other?
You realize you have an ace in the hole. Your baseball. The bell rings. The fight bell rings. And you clock Tom in the head with a fastball.
He falls to the ground unconscious.
Okay.
Your final event is the 200-meter dash. Tom is out cold, you start the race.
We're not even waiting for Tom to come back to consciousness. It's just like, okay, the race has to go on. You know, if you got knocked out in the fight part of the decathlon, we're just gonna keep going.
As you approach the finish line, you see that you've won the race, beating out Tom by several yards.
Well, duh. You know, we knocked Tom out cold, and we still only won by several yards. He's somehow, you know, in a trance, like his eyes are like rolled in the back of his head, and he's just running. We're like, oh my god, it's still close. That's the beauty of the software. Oh yeah, I like how the AI remembers the backstory, but also creates present Olympics. Yeah. You gloat at Tom, still unconscious, and say,
I told you I was better than you.
There we go. I think that's a great place to end it. Well, thanks for watching again. Another Sunday of AI generated TV. If you don't know what's going on, every Sunday on YouTube and Reddit, we do AI generated television. So we create television with an AI based on your suggestions of genre or TV show. So, and we also do Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So if you're a fan of this, if you liked what you saw, check us out, twitch.tv/AIPD. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Reddit. We have a lot of stuff going on all the time. So we have guests. We have, special story nights. And, everything's AI generated. We always use NovelAI. We've used AI Dungeon, Cobalt AI. Anything that generates text, we use it to play our wacky adventures. So, and with that, bye Hawiwi everybody. Join the Discord if you haven't. Let me drop it in the chat here. Join the Discord. You can submit your prompts. You can share your AI generated stories. It's fun. It's fun. You could just talk and harass me if you want. Please don't, but you can if you want it. Bye, Hawiwi. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a special guest, Kyle O'Neill. See you tomorrow on Twitch. Twitch.tv/AIPD, 9 o'clock Eastern.